How's it going, guys? Stas here. Got the double espresso. Quite frankly, it's gone. I had the double espresso. I drank it. So yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from close right now, and SoFi is not looking so pretty. We're down about 3% after we got news from the Fed that, well, rates are staying steady. So we're gonna break down not just what Jerome Powell said very quickly, some quick remarks, but we're also going to break down the charts here. SoFi cover, the market, what happened today overall. So, yeah, hit the like button, guys. Feel free to subscribe, do all that, hit the notification bell. Check out the Patreon for my portfolio updates and private Discord. That's linked down below. Also pinned in the comments, or go to stasurfs.com/Patreon. And now let's get into it. So clearly SoFi's been downtrending the entire day, right? Ever since, it's not really just because of, or since we got news from the Fed, but it was downtrending into that, 2 p.m. East Coast time release. And you can see now we're about to close in 5-10 minutes at $24.75-ish cents, and we're currently down 2.75%. So we opened up at $25.50. So we've pretty much lost 75 cents throughout the day, and clearly we're taking out the lows from yesterday, from the entire week, and the downtrend, well, is continuing. And guys, the fact that we're breaking through $25 right now is not a good sign. I got to be honest, on the charts, because that has been support, and we've covered this here on the channel time and time again. 25's been support for months, for a while, right? And we outlined this descending triangle here on the channel, right? Did we not? We outlined it, and it looks like it's playing out. And it looks like here SoFi might be making a move down to 23.75, maybe before earnings on Friday, maybe after earnings if earnings are bad. But luckily here for the bulls, guys, this stock, it's not necessarily priced to perfection heading into earnings. In fact, it's the opposite. It's beaten down. The bar is pretty low. And I think overall, as long as SoFi does report strong numbers, the guidance is good, the call goes well, we get insight on the public offering, right? What they're going to do with that cash, more insights there. I think there's a decent chance we do rebound here. After earnings in particular, because of how beaten up it is in the short term and how oversold it is. Especially, guys, look, if we fill this gap down to $23.50, $24 flat before earnings, I think overall a good report will cause a rebound in the stock. And usually the funny thing is, recently, at least, SoFi has been hot heading into earnings. The last quarter, the stock was really hot heading into earnings. It ran from $26.50 to $31, $32 in a couple of days. Then it tanked after earnings, or it sold off a good amount, not necessarily tanked. And then here back in July, we ran up to about, we popped into earnings, or at least I guess we trickled up higher into earnings. Not a crazy run, but then again, the month before we reported earnings, all of June here in 2025, into July, we ripped. So guys, the last 2 quarters, SoFi was pretty much up and to the right into earnings, and now it's the opposite. So that is something worth considering. We're beaten up into earnings. Keep that in mind. So let's now talk about what happened with the Fed. And by the way, guys, I'm just holding SoFi. I'm not buying. I'm not selling here, but I'm just holding. And like I've said before, I'm looking to buy more in the high teens. I got to keep it real. If it gets there, I'll buy more. If not, I'm just holding, right? So the Fed today kept rates steady at 3.75%, which we all know, right? We all expected, and I guess we all know that by now. And Powell said the economy's on firm footing and current rate level is not necessarily restrictive. So let's just come down here, and go through some of the things that Jerome Powell said he got asked a lot in the press conference, about here he talked a little bit about defense of central bank independence. There's a lot of fear now that we're getting this new chairman that the Fed's not necessarily going to be independent from government, right? But he said, Powell says, the Fed can loosen policy once prices fall. Fed Chairman Powell said that once prices fall, the central bank would look to cut back on policy. He expects to see the effects of tariffs flowing through goods prices peaking and then starting to come down, assuming there are no new tariff announcements or increases that are begun, which we know with President Trump, you never know what's going to happen, right? And he said that's what we expect to see over the course of this year. If we see that, that would be something that tells us that we can loosen policy, right? Which obviously we're not there yet. Let's see what else. Powell says, hard to say Fed is restrictive right now. There was broad support on the committee for holding today, Powell said, including among non-voters. Additionally, Powell said that he thinks the Fed funds rate is loosely neutral. He also said that was another area the committee broadly agreed with him. Many of my colleagues think it's hard to look at the incoming data and say that policy is significantly restrictive at this time. I want to see what he said about the economy. He said the forecast is overall stronger since last FOMC meeting. He said if you look at incoming data since the last meeting, there is clear improvement in the outlook for growth. Inflation performed about as expected, and as I mentioned, some of the labor market data came in suggesting evidence of stabilization, so it's overall a stronger forecast, really, he said. And after the recent cuts, and by the way, the Fed's cut rates 3 times in a row heading into this meeting, he said we're well positioned to address the risks that face on both sides of our dual mandate. He said we haven't made any decisions about future meetings, but the economy is growing a solid pace. The unemployment rate has been broadly stable and inflation remains somewhat elevated, so we'll be looking to our goal variables and letting the data light the way for us. As he always says, he's data dependent, and he was asked about the dollar volatility, which you guys know the dollar is getting railed right now. It's just getting destroyed, man. And Powell said it's not appropriate to talk about it, blah, blah, blah. Powell says, or he sees core inflation hitting 3%, but is still confident. These elevated readings largely reflect inflation in the goods sector, which has been boosted by the effects of tariffs. In contrast, disinflation appears to be continuing in the services sector, right? So that's pretty much it, He said the economy's on a firm footing. The U.S. economy, there goes the closing bell. The U.S. economy expanded at a solid pace last year and is coming into 2026 on a firm footing. While job gains have remained low, the unemployment rate has shown some signs of stabilization, and inflation remains somewhat elevated. So, yeah, there you have it. Classic Powell day, nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. And the market, well, is pretty okay with it. We had some green, had some red. SPY broke even, it looks like here, but it did run a little bit as the conference or the press conference was going on, but then it looks like it did reverse course a little bit into close, you're seeing, and now we're in store for these big tech earnings from Meta, from Microsoft, from Tesla, and I'm pumped about that. And clearly the bell just hit, so that's my cue, guys, to get out of here and get ready for these earnings. And of course, we're gonna make another video on the actual earnings. Let's see if they didn't come out yet, but why is SPY tanking here after the bell? I'm curious. So Microsoft's tanking after the bell. Maybe they just, or no, the earnings didn't just come out, did they? Maybe they did. I don't know. But we're seeing a nasty red candle here on Microsoft. Meta, maybe as well. Let's see. Meta is going all over the place. They hit 690, tanked down to 650. What's going on here on Meta? Are their earnings out? Maybe, guys, maybe. Tesla, let's see Tesla. They're also coming out here soon. Their stock's starting to fall a little bit. So, Yeah, that's my cue, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the Patreon for my portfolio updates, my private Discord. We're in there every day. I post updates on the portfolio, trades I'm making, investments multiple times a week. You guys get full transparency with screenshots, all of that. Link down below on Patreon, pinned in the comments, or go to stasurfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. Are these the algos at work here with the with this after the market move? I don't know, man. I'll see you in the next video.